Hello, kings and queens, back with another video. I want to talk about this. This showed up on my phone, very disturbing, heartbreaking. This happened in Davenport, Florida. A 2-year-old girl in Florida weighing less than 10 pounds died of long-term starvation by her parents. They was arrested and charged with child abuse. Her father there, Regis Johnson, 57 years old. Her mother there, Arhonda Tillman, 35, were arrested Wednesday by the Polk County Sheriff Grady Judge said they've been held without bond. Why would First off, it's so much stuff going on with kids now. I say I got a lot of content that I want to do is about child abuse on kids. And I'm not understanding, if you don't want these kids, send them to a home. You got a lot of people out here that can't have kids. I have a classmate right now. She cannot have kids. She wants kids and cannot have kids. And this is just sad. The autopsy determined that the 9.5-pound girl had an empty stomach and died of long-term starvation. The child pediatric told detectives there were concerns that she might have fibrosis. This sad. This popped up on my phone. This is just sad. The father told detectives the child had not wanted to eat much in 2 days before her death. The mother said she tried to feed her a turkey sandwich on Monday, but the girl did not eat. Y'all didn't try to feed this baby nothing. Y'all was starving this baby, but I want to know, why was y'all starving this baby? This is crazy. I'm reading this from the ABC News app. The father told detective that she could crawl but could not walk, and he knew that she was not gaining weight and not developing normal. Well, y'all was feeding her. Y'all wasn't feeding her. Y'all was mistreating this child. Yeah, they where they need to be. They don't need to get out of jail. They don't. The child's 64-year-old uncle, Frank Robinson, who lived in the same house, who also was arrested on charges of neglecting the child abuse, failed to report it. Yes, you need to be in jail. Ain't no way in the world I'm going to be in the same house with somebody, seeing somebody mistreat a child, starve it and stuff. Yeah, you need to be in jail. If you witness something like that, you don't need to keep silent. That's a child, an innocent child. So I'm just very upset about this happening in Davenport, Florida. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff going on with kids. I'm gonna do a story on it. It was about a 35-year-old autistic girl in Louisiana where she died. She melted away in her own feces and urine. They had her parents had her in a room, wasn't checking on her. She was eating her own feces. She was eating the sponge at the couch. The girl was autistic. I think she was nonverbal. And no, I don't know how long that she was in that room on that couch, but they was not checking on her. She died, melted to that couch. It was just so sad. I couldn't even read it all. I said I was going to do a story on it. I'm going to have to go back and gather up some information. But then I also had read that her parents was out of jail. That happened in Louisiana, a 35-year-old nonverbal autistic girl. So I'm not getting this. It's just so much going on with these kids. And, here in my hometown, it was a childhood friend that I know. His baby mama was starving his son. And she's in jail right now, under $500,000 bond. Why she was starving this baby, I don't know. He was a 2-year-old baby. He developed all kinds of issues by her, not feeding him. But what gets me, she's on Facebook cooking all these big meals and stuff, doing crab boils and crawfish and stuff, but she wasn't feeding her son. And she wouldn't let the little boy's daddy see him. I know the little boy's daddy, I was raised up with him. So he's in the process of trying to get the baby. Now the baby is at the hospital doing good. He's in DSS custody. Yeah, he's trying to get the baby and stuff now. So I hope he get him, because he is a good father, because he raised his daughter. And these are some people that I know. So like I said, just so much stuff that's going on with kids. And if you don't want these kids, give them to somebody that want them, or somebody will adopt them. Why don't mistreat them? That's the greatest gift God can give you as a child. Do not mistreat them. So These two right here, they need to get what's coming to them. I think they ass need to be starved. Excuse my language. Because you didn't have to do this. You don't. And I just want to know why. Why was you starving this child? Why is all this going on with these babies now? These kids didn't ask to come into this world. And so, it's just a sad situation with all this going on with these babies. And it's just heartbreaking. But yeah, I got a couple of stories that I'm going to do. I actually got one I'm going to do is about a girl that her mother killed her back in 96. And I just found out that they did parole her mother and let her mother get out of jail. Her mother was in prison for 26 years, which I don't think that she should have got out of prison, because that was the worst case of child abuse that I've ever read. And this was in New York. I'm going to do a story on that. So I cannot believe they let her out. She got out in April. I think it was April 13th is when she got out. And if you would have, I'm going to tell you about it and stuff. She didn't need to get out of jail. So I hope everybody's having a nice night, and I'm out.